That's why I think you and I struck up such a great friendship. Like, I respect you. I don't really, and I hate to say this because people are going to be insulted by it, but the guy who's never been tempted, who's only been married to one woman, or like, it's like, I'm not impressed by you, man. Like, I'm not. Like, you went on your mission afterwards. You've been surrounded by good people. Like, did you ever have that scumbag friend that led you astray? Did you go? No. I'm all, good for you, you know what I mean? But like, you haven't been tested, you know what I mean? We don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, it's like going, I'm a tough guy. I'm like, okay, have you been to combat? Well, no. I'm like, so you never had bullets fired at you? No. I'm not really thinking you're that much of a soldier, you know what I mean? You could go, but I mean, if you've never been in a gunfight, what do you really know? Like, there's something, like if you've never been in a fist fight, do I really know what you're made out of? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever been, I always tell people, like when guys tell me I've never been broken, I never quit. I'm like, oh, you've never been pushed hard enough.
Yeah.
There's no way, because I know some of the toughest people in the world. I've hung out with guys that are tier 1 Navy SEAL, you know what I mean? Like, and guess what? All of them have a story of breaking, you know what I mean? Not one of them could tell me they haven't. Have you ever had a day where you snapped? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, well, it just happens, man. If you've been pushed to an extreme, you have days you fail. And if you tell me you are undefeated and you've never failed, then you've never really been pushed. Mm-hmm. You're just, you know what I mean? Like, you're the guy who's like, well, by choice and circumstance, you've always had it easy. You got a plush life. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a hard life. Like, I mean, that's great, good for you. I mean, hell, you know what I mean? Like, I don't wish you any ill will. Yeah. But if you want me to think that you're heroic or respectful, it's like, well, that's like me going and fighting a bunch of kindergartners. You know what I mean? Like, I'm undefeated. And like, you beat up a bunch of 6-year-olds. Yeah. I'm like, well, no shit, Sherlock. You're going to win that every time. And I walk into a bar, and it's like, a Mexican bar, and I'm like, hey, I say some kind of racial statement. I walk out of there, like, that's pretty impressive, man. You just, wow, you got your ass beat. I got fucked up. Like, well, I guess you stand by that belief. Wow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's a dumb analogy, but just do some type of adversity. Like, you get your ass stomped. I think it's good for you.